with it. Call against Conley. They get it back.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from him already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Conley with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Suns leading by 8. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Conley against Paul. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here is Conley, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. A good look from Conley. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Doesn't go that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's good. Conley's got his first basket.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Paul surveying the floor. He kicks to Booker. The tray. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Paul fires from way outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. The pass to O'Neal. Lots of room. And that one hits back iron. Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And there's another turnover by the Suns. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Phoenix. Here's Oni. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Ingles. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And made
possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Payne looking around. Johnson in the corner. Here's McGee. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Suns lead by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
51 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Shamet with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Payne can't hit. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Passes it to Oni. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Shamet. Clarkson against McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside. The pass to Gay. He gets it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 9 points. And over to Shaq. What did you think? Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in a power forward. Right side, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. Three-pointer. Shamet finds Kaminsky. Knocked loose. Clarkson right side. Down low. To the right side. Oni passes to Gay. Here's Whiteside. Over Kaminsky. McGee with the block. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gay.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Payne passes to Johnson. McGee trying to break free. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Payne.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Inside, Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Payne. D right on him. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. The 3. That one misses. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Clarkson with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Hassan Whiteside. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McGee finds Shannon. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Oni passes to Ingles. Tries from 7. Chalk up 2 there. Ingles has got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded for 3. Whiteside with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Now, here's Ingles. Payne covering. 6 to shoot. Oni passes to Clarkson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And Gabe is skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he shoots.
The first free throw is good. Phoenix making some changes. Rudy Gay hits them both. Paul against Conley. Paul goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game, and he can't hit the second. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. He kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from O'Neal.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And Utah has possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bridges misses. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here's Conley outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker driving inside. Off with the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the inside. Bogdanovich, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Bridges outside. Booker at the elbow. Good, nice job down low.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Conley feeling it out. On the wing, Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Outside Crowder. The dunk and the foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Ayton missing. Jazz trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Has to go there. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Offensive rebound. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Suns lead by 8.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like...
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now here's Collins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. Conley against Young. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Back to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Utah with the rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Capella, the pass to Collins. And here's Young. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up is just as important.
Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Young with it. Capella inside. He's against Gobert. There's Young with the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Young. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal from 12 feet. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks trailing. To the right side. For three, Collins knocks down the long J.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Now Conley. Back to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Pass to O'Neal. Over Hunter. Utah gets it back. Stolen by Young. From deep three-point range. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Utah, Capella finds Collins. Here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. To the inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Conley. Hunter covering. The shot by Conley. No good. Down low. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins. Bogdanovich has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Outside Mitchell. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Misses from close range. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, B.A., and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Will it go? No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Young. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Capella. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
2 minutes.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
The Jazz with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell, good.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Collins outside. From deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. Off target on the 15-footer.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And the Hawks with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. It's Herter on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Williams into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Over Gallinari. The shot by Oni, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Williams from long range. Atlanta gets it back. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, still trying to get their legs under them.
Inside, here's Ingles. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now Gallinari looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's tipped. Gay inside. He's covered by Gallinari. Whiteside. Clarkson up top. The open shot. Gay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gay's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Herter. Pass to Reddish.
He was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. Up top, Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some stop. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Utah leading. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Drains the triple. Gay's got 7 points in the game. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Now here's Gay. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Gallinari. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Now Clarkson. Here's Ingles. To the inside. Now Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Ingles. Gay up top. On the wing, Ingles. From behind the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. Here's Herder. Offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Hawks trailing. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Utah shooting the ball at 48% so far. Young against Conley. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. With the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Left side Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Hunter. Collins right side. Over Bogdanovich. Collins no good. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Capella. Pass to Hunter. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
For 3, Collins. O'Neal pulls it in. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Fires from the wing. They get it back.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Young with it. Pass to Collins. From deep. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Hunter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. For 3, Collins sends it home from three-point land.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wing shot on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Now here's Young to the middle. Here's Capella to tie it up. And Conley grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell up top. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Young. And they're running. And he lays it up and in.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Collins left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left in the game. Outside Young. Three-pointer. And it's Young again missing. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Utah with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the side.
Thank you.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Paul gets it to go in.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul against Young. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul from past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got 5 now.
Good focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
Young finds Capella. Now Collins. Shoots. Capella trying to free himself up. He's off on that one.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Paul against Young. Passes to Capella. Back to Young. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Paul against Young. Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. And there's the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. To the middle. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Bogdanovich up top. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges passes to Paul. And that one, good. And that's now 7 points for Chris Paul.
Agile move by CP3. Navigating the contact and getting his shot.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Capella. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now, here's Collins, following the shot by Chris Paul. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter, a 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Paul against Hunter. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Paul. He's got 9. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Hunter no good. The Suns leading. Bridges kicks to Paul. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich looking around. From 20 feet out. Again, the Hawks score.
Relentless offensive efforts pays off for Bogdanovich, putting up points on the board.
And here is Paul. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Paul.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Capella against Crowder. Young outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Ayton. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Now Young launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And stolen by Booker. Bridges with it. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Paul. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:12 left to play here in the half. Capella. The shot will not fall. Good D by Booker. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Bridges passes to Paul. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Paul. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean, gets it up ahead. That's a nice play.
Shamet with it. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks on top, leading.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
You've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. The feed to Williams. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Gallinari kicks to Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Payne. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Reddish with the ball. Johnson on him. Jang the pass to Reddish. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Passes it to McGee. Over Jang. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Gallinari passes to Jang. Off on the layup.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Makes it off the glass.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Williams kicks to Jang. Dishes to Gallinari. The pass to Williams. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Okongwu is checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson in the corner. Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Payne. Clock at 6. Back to McGee. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 now.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Here is McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Gallinari with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Off for the new shot clock. Reddish kicks to Williams. A second chance effort. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Payne with the bounce pass. Here's Kaminsky, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Williams, pass to Herter, a 3-ball. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 5. And that one's good. Shamet's got his second basket.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. 41 seconds left in the third. No good there. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now, here's Shamet. Here's the dish to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. For the tie. Second chance shot. McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Young against Paul. Outside Cowan. No good on the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. Passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Launches it. The shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young outside from deep 3-point range. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker looking around. Ayton kicks to Booker. Buries it from 3-point range.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. And they call the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Young. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. It's stolen by Capella. Fires from 14. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. Crowder with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Ayton. And foul on this. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Crowder. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lays it up off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
He dishes it to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And that one comes up a bit short. Suns trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
At the line for Phoenix.
So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Ball against Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Collins. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready, an elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Now Young. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
Allie.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Yes, it's good.
Now, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley, shot clock at 6, puts one up from 19, and Ayton pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to O'Neal. Paul against Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Mitchell. No one near him. Second chance shot. Gobert. And he can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Conley, he's open, releases from the wing and drills it. And Doris Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. The three from Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns clear it.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Back to Aiden. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Unloads. Mitchell misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Down low. Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Bridges with it. Paul for 3. Stripped it away. Conley with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Nice move. It's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Utah trailing here. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Tries the 9-footer. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Now here's Crowder. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to go get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Booker finds Ayton, and Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Tipped away. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 12 points.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Paul gets it to go. He's got 14.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Conley. Right side Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Left side Booker. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Stolen by Conley.
Can you say showing off a little? I mean, the crossover leads to the wasted possession.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Paul finds Booker over Gobert. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. That one is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. The rebound by Bridges.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
41 seconds left in the second. Outside Paul. Tries again. Pass to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's a three from Paul. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. Third team
pass to Kaminsky. Here's McGee. Defended by Whiteside. No good with a layup. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points and 1 steal. And that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Johnson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Shamet misses from short range. Here's Honey, covered by Johnson. Here's Gay. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Sinks the tray.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
To the inside. Pass to Shamet. And here's Payne. Now here's Johnson. Here's McGee. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Payne. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Johnson against Gay. Pass to Kaminsky. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Suns lead by 15. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. And here's Clarkson. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Whiteside with a block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Pass to Shaman. Takes a three. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Stolen by Payne. Johnson with it. Ingles covering. And here's Payne outside. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Over to the wing. Ingles against Johnson. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. This one for three. Shamet, no good.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Whiteside can't get it to go. The Suns shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. McGee into the lane. Right side Payne. Back to McGee. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
To the middle. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Lets it go from the wing. The kick out to Paul. The three is up. Rebounded by Gay. Here's Oni.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
And so it's Phoenix up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here we go, one-on-one. And they recover it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovic get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Down low. Goes back up. And Gobert finishes inside.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Conley against Paul. Right side Conley. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Paul. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 22 points.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
Now here's Conley to the inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Pass to Crowder. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. Ayton passes to Bridges. Over Mitchell from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Up top Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Shoots. Paul shot is off. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Conley. The Suns clear it.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker pass to Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chris Paul.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The Jazz with another miss. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All sorts of time. That's good on the jumper. And the Suns lead by 18.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. Nails the wide open jumper.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Across from another top-level guard.
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Young against Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young in the corner. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. Young's shot is good.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. And he overshot that one, missing. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high, and a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And here's Bogdanovich following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Young outside, three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Outside Conley. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert, and Utah turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Young. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Young. Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. Gobert can't hit.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the shot goes in.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Jazz trail by 3. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, for 3, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. To the inside, Capella kicks it out to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Passes it to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. And here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Collins dishes to Hunter. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Capella. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Conley. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Trae Young. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Fires it up. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Here's O'Neal, and there's the pass to Conley. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Conley's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Utah. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Conley against Young. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
The Hawks trail by 3, stolen by O'Neal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley leading the charge. Outside, Bogdanovich feeds it to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Buries it down low. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Conley against Young. Back to Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert. In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to going up.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Gallinari so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal with it. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul.
1:12 left here in the second. This is a Dingles. And stolen by Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Now I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Pass to Ingles. Whiteside with it. He feeds it to Gay. Nasty move. Nice move. He lays it in. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
Bogdanovich looking around. Fires for 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Young way outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now Clarkson still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Oni. And the 3 off target. And a close game so far. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey,
Hey again, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 9 points and 1 steal. What did you think about Utah, Kenny? And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Jang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. To the paint, here's Gay.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Jang, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Side up top and stolen by Jang. Here's Reddish. Ingles with the rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Reddish. Good work defensively by Ingles.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Gallinari against Whiteside. Now, here is Gallinari. He's covered closely. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Gordy Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Jazz leading by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oni passes to Whiteside. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. The feed now to Gay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Williams passes to Jang. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Pass to Jang. 6 to shoot. Now here's Reddish. Williams in the post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defenders.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Jang, high post. Right side's there. Fades back. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Clarkson outside. Traps in the tray. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Herder passes to Reddish. They get it again.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The shot by Oni, no good. And here's Reddish. Outside Williams.
And you really can't mess around when Whiteside is nearby. Always a defensive presence.
The third. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's O'Neal. And that misses everything. The Hawks trail by 6. Inside, Hunter. And he banks in the layup. Hunter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Conley against Young. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
Giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Time now for an injury report. Now for an update on John Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Alinari outside. Back to Young. Feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. A pass to Hunter. Dishes it to Capella. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. To the inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Gallinari kicks to Young. Bogdanovich left side. Looking to end his cold spell. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Shot clock at 2. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Another miss by Young. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Gallinari, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Incredible shot by Gallo there. He lives for these moments.
Now here's Conley. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
O'Neal from long range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich, a rebound by the Jazz. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
About to get going, but
thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting here. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. Here's a 3 from Paul. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Collins passes to Young. Inside, here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Young. Left side, Bogdanovich puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best. Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's Young. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Booker, the pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On up the court. Here's Young. Tipped. They recover it.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Good chance here for Crowder. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside Young. Over Paul. Capella, the pass to Young. Collins inside. Is covered by Ayton. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. The 3 hits the trifecta.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Back to Paul. Now here's Booker. The 3. Here's Ayton. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Capella in the high post. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Ayton off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Young. Two points. That one goes.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Young against Paul. 5 to shoot. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns leading. Pass to Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 6.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Phoenix with a... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Ayton finds Booker. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker. Give him 8 points now.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Young against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges to the inside. Here's Crowder. Second chance effort. Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by Young. All alone on the break. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Outside Paul. Ayton against Capella. Ayton inside. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Young to the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. From downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Smitty, looking back in your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Here's Paul after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Ayton. Now Booker releases. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young against Paul. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The kick out to Young. For 3, Collins. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Tries yet again. For 3, Collins. And Booker pulls it down.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins is proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Offensive board. McGee in the post. He's against Jang. Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Shamet, no good. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're really working the paint now.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Now Payne. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your... And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Here's Johnson. Outside Payne, pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Payne finds Kaminsky. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Reddish, covered by Johnson. Here's Gallinari. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Johnson passes to McGee. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Jang. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Payne against Williams. From deep. Back to Payne. Kaminsky, left side. It's Shamet on the wing. From the arc. Gallinari pulls it in.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Herder with it. Now Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Payne with it. Lets it go from deep. Kaminsky. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. Kaminsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Pass to Herder for 3. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Now Johnson hangs, and he got the whistle on the wing. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Payne, pass to McGee. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter here. The shot by Payne, no good. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Herder. Pass to Jang. Plenty of space. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Williams with it. Here's Jang. And he's going to the line for two. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Shoots from the baseline. And Crowder in the bucket on the assist from Paul. Crowder's got 6.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Paul from deep three-point land. No good.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the...
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Left side, Young. Collins finds Young. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Good chance here for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Inside, here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ball passes to Bridges. Crowder with it. Collins defending. On the break. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Now Ayton, guarded by Capella. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. And it's blocked by Collins. Young with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich against Paul. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young, the pass to Collins. Off the mark there with a three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Crowder with the jam.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Booker fires from way outside. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Young against Aiden. And he's going for the lob. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Young against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Shoots over Capella. Aiden, no good. Young against Booker. Young inside. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
For 3, Booker drills it from deep. And the Suns lead by 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Bogdanovich from outside the arc. And nails the tray.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless